How we feeling? Part two. Stream key is currently assigned. Okay. Okay. I set up stream key in the first place. Mm, mm, mm. Is that all I had to do? Guess so. Okay. Cool. Well, we'll leave that right there, just in case. Mm. Hi, welcome in. What is up? Give me 1 second, sorry. I've been waiting for at least one human being to be here so they can test my stream settings. It was not working initially, so. Mm. Sorry, I forgot. I posted something to TikTok and I didn't post it to Instagram. I do both usually, so I thought I'd do that while I waited for people to show up. You know? I also wonder what my delay is like. Translation. Why did it translate? Okay, whatever. Okay, so I got everything set up in OBS. I've got multi-stream. I'm running in Twitch and YouTube. I'm hoping that it's working. I think you're in YouTube, and it showed up on my OBS, so that's great. And Nobody's in my Twitch. Uh, I imagine most of the Twitch viewers are in school. Oh wait, summertime. I don't know. Sound is off, a bit warped, unless you're sick. I am not sick. Let me check my volume. I changed, since I'm in OBS, it's different sound. Here, let me switch to my headphones and I can monitor. I use the same settings I had from Streamlabs. That's the one. Thank you for bearing with me. Okay, let's look at settings. Filters. Noise suppression. Compressor. Oh, I need to monitor this. Can I hear myself? Well, I love that it won't let me monitor my own sound. How can I hear myself? Still no. So that's not good. Just a bit of echo. Okay. Maybe I turn down my limiter. How is that? Test, test. Let me look at my other. I'll open Streamlabs and maybe crash my computer. That's the other problem is that since I'm multi-streaming, it's using more of my processing power, and so now my Toon Boom is lagging when I draw. Only if you want to. You don't have to. I appreciate you testing this for me, but you don't have to go to Twitch. It's fine. Oh. God, I'm also sweating. Hot. Music shut off. Also, can you hear the music? Because when I monitor the music, it does not come through either. So. Alright, I got noise suppression is the same. Compressor. Minus 18. Attack is 6. 60. Output gain 6.5. A little bit different. Ducking source none. Limiter 6 and 60. That is correct. And expander. 2.0 to 1, 40, 10, 55. Mass detection. All my audio is the same. Music is not coming through. Damn it. Okay, well, now the music's not playing, so I just delete this. Sounds the same on both streams. Still weird. Okay. Well, at least my audio is coming through. That's good. Let me try adjusting my. I can hear myself. Mic check 1, 2. Mic, mic, microphone. If I'm hearing what you're hearing, it doesn't sound too bad. Let me try and change my filters. Expander. Mic check 1, 2. Mic, 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 mic. Yeah, that is a little echoey. Uh, maybe if I have higher attack. No, less attack. It's not bad. It just isn't normal. Okay, unless it's the new normal. Let me try. Mic, 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 mic. Eh, that wasn't the issue. I don't think it's my expander. I think that was a 10 or the 12. I guess it doesn't matter. It's at 7. Limiter. Mic check. 1, 2. Mic. It's not doing anything. Microphone. Mic. Mic. Compressor. 10 to 1. Microphone. 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 Hello. The main in Spain. Shit. Mic check 1, 2. How's that going? And now I'm over here. Thank you. Oh, cool. It shows the different, which one you're on, what platform you're coming from. Thank you. What if I turn these off? Oh, then you get my fans. That's a problem. How about now? Hmm. How about now? Is that alright? How do we feel about the limiter? How about the expander? What about this? Okay, I'll turn off the limiter then. Is that okay? You are helping for sure. Go down to 6. I feel like I'm too loud. That's better. Okay, cool. It could also be that I was farther from my mic, but it's okay. Okay, thank you for guinea pigging that for me. I appreciate it. Um, okay. Two chat. I don't really need both chats if I have both chats here. There we go. Okay, cool. Is the music coming through? Because I'm monitoring it. So hopefully it should be coming through for you. That might have been a matter of the YouTube music not working. Okay, well, there's no music playing right now. This is really far behind on my YouTube live. Like, I'm still drawing over there. Huh. Small delay. So you do hear music now? No. Damn it. Okay, well, there's music playing right now. Huh. Let me try. Oh, wait. Window capture? Application audio capture. That's what it was. And I can get rid of this. Okay. Is that working? Got nothing. Okay, well, it's not even monitoring over here, so. Playing. Hmm. What if I try and change this? Like that. No, that's not working. You know what it is? It's capturing an input, and it needs to be an output. Audio output capture. Also, way too loud, I'm sure. Okay, so I was just stupid and I didn't have my proper setup. that. There we go. Okay, cool. That's the other. I think maybe Twitch tries to do like live monitoring, and it might mute stuff potentially. So, okay, I was just being dumb. That. Okay, we're set. Now I can draw. The thing you're here for. Now I do wonder if I take this off, if I turn off my headphones, that's gonna ruin it. No, because it's not capturing through the audio output. It's capturing through... I have a virtual cable. Should be fine. Okay. How do you like the setup? I appreciate you being here and testing this with me. I wanted to add Twitch so that I can do raids. I want to be able to like, hey, go check this person out, you know. Other small creators. Mentioned that once or twice where you send your army after new creators. Yeah, I gotta try and propagate more animators, trying to convert everybody. So, obviously, means I have to spread my awareness. Not bad. As you have done to me. Come on, you like it. It's fun. I also feel like Twitch is more oriented for streaming rather than YouTube, and I think it's more accessible for like clipping and stuff if people want to, you know, in the moment, you can help me with blocking my rants. Probably. Trying. figure out how to do that, but sure, I can see the appeal. Right. Super alternative that you sent me, because this is I need to bring up as much space as I can or get a new graphics card, but I don't have that money right now. you seen Epic? Or listened to Epic, the musical? Yes. Okay. Just wondering because I just listened to some songs and they're stuck in my head now. Did we talk about it? Oh, okay. I don't remember. I really liked it. My cousin is also an animator, and they showed me a couple of animatics that different animators had done of different songs, and they stitched together their favorite ones and made a playlist. And so we like watched the movie, quote unquote, because they're trying to animate it. Um, the guy who made it, trying to budget for that to make a full feature, and so he's trying to hire on all of the animators who did storyboards and stuff to make it so popular. So I thought that was really cool. That's a really cool idea. It's a really cool thing that has come to fruition. That there have been animators who have gotten popular from that, and I always respect when people can see how the community spreads their masterpiece, essentially. Uh, so he knows that he owes a lot to those animators for getting his thing off the ground. Uh, More than it would have if they didn't animate things for free. So he wants to reward them and give them that praise and that opportunity, which I think is really cool. So I like that at the very least. The music is also really good. Um, and then there were some discrepancies on animatics. It was more of just a stylistic choice of who liked what. Because my other cousin, we had to watch along with a couple of friends, and so everybody had their own take on which animatics they liked better than others, and I don't know. I hadn't seen any alternatives, so I didn't have any opinion otherwise. But it was what I had seen was really good. The songs that I get stuck in my head are the ones that repeat just like one word. Um, so I got the final song, Penelope, stuck in my head, and I got Storm stuck in my head, and what was the other one? There's another one where they just keep saying, is it 600 Men? No. There's a couple. Hold on. I have to do an action so I know whether or not it's correct. For a jump. Yeah. Then I would throw my hands forward. But if he's exploding outwards, he would come up. So I need to move his hands. That's what I need to do. Before you get too deep into animation, animators are actors, unfortunately. So you have to have that skill as well. You have to be able to use yourself as reference for the sake of motion. So just be aware that you will have to put yourself in silly scenarios. where you look like that. This. Select this arm because I like it. What that looks like. Yo, how are you? Yep, that's true. I've done it for animation references and rotoscoping before. I'm good, how are you? Welcome in. As a role player and an artist, I already know what silly scenarios I'll be getting into. Okay, good. Just gotta make sure. Just a forewarning. I think that there are a lot of instances. When I first started animating, I didn't recognize how much reference people used. So I thought it was like cheating, but it's not. Everybody uses them. And then I started seeing more of, in my social media, I saw more actors behind the scenes who would act out the full scene that they were animating and then animate themselves. And so I love seeing the behind the scenes of Disney movies because there's like so many references from Frozen or Tangled where they're just like hitting each other with frying pans. Not actually, but just for that reference. So I think that's really fun. But it is just a thing that they don't really teach you. Maybe not. Maybe they did teach you. My teacher did, luckily, and gave us that forewarning of you will have to act if you want to be a good animator. So it's very funny because you're capturing life. You're taking a snippet and you're going, I'm gonna make this. I'm gonna make it move. So you have to be able to kill your ego and be goofy. If you want to be a really good animator. I'm sure there's animators out there who are like stuffy and high and mighty and whatever. That's lame. Alright, I want to see what that looks like with the arms that way before I get too far, because I might be able to undo most of that. I'll zoom in. I think what I want to do to oversell that is have this arm fly up just a little bit behind him. That looks like. It's only for one frame, 1/24th of a second. it'll look like a bigger motion when he's colored. And I have his arm, because I think his arms are blue, but his body is white. So having a big block shape in the front, moving like that, is gonna deliver differently. I like it. I think that's good. Not necessarily better, but I feel like it delivers the idea more. Because I just did the action. I was like, if I was taking off, if I was a superhero and I was taking off, if you were gonna fly with your arms out in front of you, you'd want them behind you first, but he's flying with his arms behind him, so he wants his arms in front first to then take off. I'm thinking Iron Man. I too was also under the impression that I couldn't use reference because it was cheating, but the only person that I was cheating with was myself. True. Have you listened to my music? Yes, I did. I did listen to them. Let's see which songs I added. Let me just go through my playlist and I'll show you songs that I like. Where did I start? I added Better Written Villain by 156 Silence. I added ADHD and Demoni by Igor. Melachronic and Mas Rapido by Villanova. Pleasure Model by Noisia. Dead Limit by Noisia. Found a Walking Stick by Audeka. I like Audeka a lot. I really like genres that combine into each other, and so it was really unique to see classical music combined with techno. So I really like Audeka. Business Box, Artificial Intelligence. I have other Feed Me songs, but I haven't listened to them in a while, so catching up with a couple of those. I like Bad Taste. Out of the Dark by No Mana. Digital Friends by No Mana. I really like, I don't know if I told you that last time, but I really like anything that utilizes old video game sounds in their, whatever their dubstep sound is. Like, if they can incorporate it really well, I really like that. So like Deadmau5, Panda Eyes, those are like my two biggest when it comes to like incorporating video game sounds. I love that. Overdrive by No Mana, Symbiote by Mord Fustang, Sun Chaser, Mord Fustang, Taito, Super Meat Freeze, all of those Mord Fustang. Shockwave by Far Too Loud. I really like Yuki too. That's Far Too Loud and Yuki. Doomsday Machine, Far Too Loud. Destroyed 8, Annihilate, Far Too Loud. Scarred by Culprate, and Lie by Culprate. And I think those are the only ones. And I say only ones, that was like 20 songs. No, but those are really good recommendations. I found at least one song from each of those artists that I like. That's already a very fluid animation. Thank you very much. Oh, yes. Okay, cool. Did I check out the Megas? I don't know if I did. Let me look. I don't think I did. Did they do a cover of Bloody Tears? Or is it just their own? Oh yeah, this is absolutely a cover. Oh, that's sick. Oh yeah, immediately into my library. I guess I didn't look into them, sorry. Oh. So they do video game covers, but like rock plus synth stuff. That's sick. Apple Music just has like the top songs, so I'm just listening to their... Ooh, I like that one too. They have like a... I don't want this to sound like an insult, but they have like a 2000s, early 2010s like butt rock sound to them too, like almost I don't want to say Daughtry. The lead singer just reminds me of like one of those like There's another guy out there. He makes songs that capture the vibe of the game or parts of the game. I'll need to find the guy's name. Yes, please. I like their vibe too. They're all dressed like Streets of Rage characters in their album cover. The one that I'm thinking of that do a lot of music is oh, I just had it. Arcade? Not Arcade Fire. What are they called? Pixel Arcade. Is it Pixel Arcade? Let me look. I have one of their songs that I really like. That one. Honestly, I think I just like their instrumental stuff. I don't hate the guy's voice, but it is like it takes me out because it makes me think of, I guess like I was gonna say not Coldplay, Nickelback. I don't hate it though. Like their music is really good. It's just his voice. I feel like they need a different lead. Let me try this one. I'm surprised too because the top songs, like, usually it lists them by popularity, and some of the top songs are very specifically emphasizing him singing, but the ones that I like are the ones that emphasize the music. Let me look and make sure that that's the right. Let me check and see if it's Pixel Arcade before I start recommending anything that I don't like. Hey, it would be sick if I could type the right letter. No. Oh, Drunk Arcade is the song that I'm thinking of, and I think their name is Pixel something. Bombs Away. Not close. At least I've added to the library. Yes, I've added some. It's not that I don't like them. You can still recommend things to me. It's just a matter of like personal taste. That's all. I have very specific feelings towards uh Nickelback, and like my mom used to listen to them all the time, so I very specifically just me, I have a problem with having listened to them too much when I was younger. No, I added 4 of their songs. Yeah, no, I like their sound a lot. Okay, let me go through my music and just tell you what I'm here. Let me loop this animation so you can watch something while I go through my music. Let's go full thing. So you can see, I have in place, more or less, the animation of him flying up, the second shot in this scene, or in my, my allotted time. And then I think I'm finished with the water effects. I might clean them up a little bit more, but I think I'm good to move on to color. If it didn't lag, you would see that it looks a lot better. Okay. You can watch that, and I'll go through my songs, or my artists, maybe. Um, I've just been listening to One and Only. It's the number 1, the letter N, and then Only. I listened to him. He has a very specific vibe, and so I liked 1 or 2 songs, and then I was like, okay, these are all kind of the same. But I do really like at least 1 or 2 of those songs. Same goes for. I really like. What are they called? It's the guys who do Punk Tactics. It's Bray and Joey Valence. Same with them. I think I have like 3 or 4 of their songs, but then the rest of them, I'm just like, these are pretty similar. Just like not as good. So I really like Punk Tactics and Underground Sound, and there's one more that I really like. I'll go find them. I've been getting into Tame Impala, Pink Pantheress, Rosalia. My friend sent me a playlist that was titled music I think would go really well in the Devilman Crybaby universe, because that was all just like house, techno. What was that? Techno punk? Is that the technical genre? But it's just a bunch of synth stuff, like really house, bass focused, really good. So I don't have like several of those artists, but it's just a specific genre in my playlist that I've been listening to from different artists. I just got into Linkin Park, which I feel like is a crazy thing to say as an animator who I didn't watch all of the animation, like the anime OVAs that people used to make. I never used to watch those, so I never got into that side of music. I was always like, I don't like screamo, whatever. But I've just now recently got into Linkin Park, and so now it's like, oh, this is awesome to listen to for like the first time, because I've heard them in passing. Like I recognize their songs, and I just didn't know that it was Linkin Park because I feel like there were so many different artists that sounded like Linkin Park. But yeah, they're really good. I also got into Queen recently. I've always been into Queen, but I watched a biopic on Freddie Mercury, and it just reminded me how good Queen was. And there was, after Freddie Mercury died, they did a drive for AIDS awareness, and they had all of the artists that were popular at the time sing on his behalf. And one of them that like blows my mind, that he sounds almost identical, and he doesn't normally sound like it, but he has the vocal range to do Freddie Mercury, was Michael, what's his name? I just lost his name. I almost said Phil Collins, not Phil Collins. I have the song. Somebody to Love by George Michael. I said Michael. George Michael. Incredible range. So watching that biopic, I was like, oh my god, I have to listen to Queen. So I really like George Michael's Somebody to Love rendition. Do I not have that? Oh, I don't have that on my playlist. Now it's in there. 21 Pilots, obviously. Kneecap. Can't recommend Kneecap enough. Love Kneecap. I recommend, what are the ones that I really like? Let me listen. I really like Headcase. Gale Phonics is good. Carnival is really good. Palestine is really good. And Feenan is really good. They've got some other ones that I really like. The one that I really want to recommend to people is Good Kid. I love Good Kid. They have a really good animated music video. They have a lot of animated music videos that I love, that I just watched last night, for their new album, and they're fantastic. I had watched one of their music videos back in college, I feel like, and then they didn't have too much of a discography at that point, so I was like, oh, okay, I'll pick them back up at some point. And so they've released a lot since then, and I really love their music. So I've had a lot of their stuff stuck in my head. I really like... Which ones can I recommend? I really love Madeline. I really love Summer. I really love Cicada and From the Start. They've got a lot of other really good songs, but those are the ones that I can just like off the top of my head that I think I know exactly what they sound like. Summer is the music video if you want to look at that. It's in my animation inspiration playlist if you want to look at any other animated music videos in there. Trying to think of other artists that I really like. To put this in perspective of my music tastes, Memory Card Magic by Mosphere is my current, like, this song fucking rips. Like, if I ever hear, like, the first note of it, I'm like, I'm in, you know? Because there's some times where I'm like, I just want to hear part of this song, whatever. And then I'll skip. But yeah, Mosphere. I also got into My Chemical Romance recently. They're pretty good. I don't think I had an emo phase, but I didn't listen to emo music. I listened to dubstep. So, I'm just now getting into the emo bands. Eve is really good. They do, I think it's a guy. He does, it's like Japanese pop, but, he pays animators to animate music videos every time he releases a new single. And so, the music is good, but I remember the music videos more than anything, and so I will watch the music video, and then I will pick the songs that associate with that music video, so then I can play the music video in my head when I hear the song. If that makes sense. I really like Ghost Avenue from Eve. That one's really good. Underdog is insane. I don't like the song that much, but the music video is fucking insane. Who else? 21 Pilots, obviously. I feel like I already said that. I recently got into Kenshi Yonzu, the guy who does the music for Chainsaw Man. He also did a couple of openings for My Hero. Iris Out, Kickback. Flamingo is one of my favorites of his. Super good. I really like Thquib. Thqib. Quib, sorry. Thquib. That one's fun. It's very, like, techno-poppy and, like, Hatsune Miku, kinda. I think they actually have Hatsune Miku in some of their songs. I really like The Jester by Thquib. That one's really good. The Court Jester, sorry. Modern Baseball is good. Tyler, the Creator. Juice WRLD. Offspring. Toby Fox. I've got a bunch of Undertale stuff. And Deltarune. Porter Robinson. I used to listen to Porter Robinson, and it was really good. And then recently I feel like he went a little more personal with it and, like, started singing on his songs instead of just sampling stuff. And it's really good. So I really like Porter Robinson. I got back to my other Kneecap songs. Recap is really good, and Hood is really good. Rhino Cat is really good. Yeah. This is gonna sound stupid. I don't know if you've seen the, there's a viral sound bite that people were using, like, 2 years ago, maybe, called The Spark, and it's a bunch of Irish kids singing and rapping. I love that song. It's on my playlist. They are Cabin Crew. Apparently, I looked into it, and it's like, there's an after-school program that this guy puts on. He's like a professional producer from Ireland, and so he has a studio there, and he, like, produces these songs as an after-school program for the kids to just, like, get knowledge and, like, be in that environment and practice. And they made, like, a viral song, like, immediately. So I love that. Rico Nasty's pretty good. Megan Thee Stallion's pretty good. Doechii, amazing. Actually, I love Megan Thee Stallion. I don't know why I said she's pretty good. She's amazing. Who did I just say? Doechii. Doechii's phenomenal. I also added some songs from Sinners, Mac Miller, I'm trying to find the song that I'm like. I don't know if I have that one. Gorillas. I'm just giving you more ideas of what I like, so then you can, like, if you're trying to recommend me stuff, you know what to. That sound, you know? Genuinely, anything but country. I will listen to anything but country. If you recommend me a country song, I will still listen to it, but I can't tell you that I'm going to walk into it with an open mind. I'm going to put that out there. Let's see. J. Cole. I like rap. A lot of Sonic music. Oh, Jarv. Jarv is a really good rapper. I love Jarv. I recommend Red Rover and Escargot of Jarv's songs. Hula Gang, that's the other Joey Valence and Bray song. Punk Tactics. Run the Jewels, really good. Kendrick, Childish Gambino. Spooky Coochie by Doechii. Phenomenal song. One of my favorite songs. It's a Halloween song. I'm playing it through Halloween. October 1st. You know what? August 31st. September 30th? I don't know how many days are in September. I'm playing Spooky Coochie. Shit rules. Kaiwachi is a really good dubstep artist I like. Jev is really good. He's like I want to say like lo-fi rap. Really good. Daft Punk. Loved Daft Punk. Electric Light Orchestra. Let's see. Oh, MF Doom. Anything MF Doom makes. Absolutely. I love his style of rap where it's just kind of like spoken word, and almost word association rather than specifically rhyming. Alliteration. Like, he uses all of the different literary devices rather than just rhyme, and I love that. He's visionary. Franz Ferdinand, awesome stuff. Evil Eye is one of my favorites. Zebrahead, they're really good. All My Friends is my favorite song. All My Friends Are Nobodies is my favorite song of theirs. Oh, one of the songs that I will never skip. Day and Night, Kid Cudi. It's the Crookers remix. Crookers, like crook as in I've stolen. Crooker. Day and Night, amazing. Let me find the Panda Eyes song that I fucking love. All of the music from Spider-Verse, obviously. Hikaru Utada, the lady who did the Kingdom Hearts opening songs, she has like actual music that she puts out. Really good. Ooh, Stuck in the Sound. That's another really good one. I have one of their music videos in my playlist as well. What is that one called? Let's Go. Let's Go is my favorite Stuck in the Sound song. Is that song? Khan. I really like Khan. He's a good rapper. Ripstick is another really good rap song that I never skip. Shit. Where is it? Euphoria by Jiaxor. Really good song that I never skip. Oh, Jid. J-I-D. One of my favorite rappers of all time. Phenomenal. Pink Sand by X-Lid. One of my favorites. God damn it, I can't find it. I'll search it. Radiator Hospital is good. I have all of the Sonic music from Crush 40. Toy Boy by Stuck in the Sound is also really good. Sorry if I'm going very fast if you're trying to search these currently. Uh, where is it? I'm close. I'm so close to where it is. In my playlist. I can tell. I have a couple of Post Malone songs. Russ is alright. I like Logic. I like his sound more than his rap. I really like the production, everything around that. Just that's like it feels like the 80s. I don't know how to describe that other than like his songs just feel like the 80s. His rapping is not the best, but he's fine. I can put up with it. Anti-Pixel. Panda Eyes, Anti-Pixel. Probably my favorite dubstep song. Very funny that I couldn't think of the name even though it's one of my favorites. But that one gives me chills like every fucking time I listen to it. Alright. That's most of my music. Valid. So I didn't find the person I was looking for, but I remember Divide music. Divide. Interesting. So he makes songs based on the vibe? Okay, I really like the vibe. Songs for anime characters. Interesting. That's what it looks like. The one that I'm listening to is Sword Art Online. Ooh, there's Deku, Beerus, Avatar. Ooh, there's a Dobby rap. Holy shit. I love Dobby. It looks like he just does characters in general, because one of his most popular ones is Darth Maul. Does he have one for... I want one for Denji. Got one for Vegeta. Yar. Gohan. Ooh, nice. Alright. Dobby rap. I love Dobby as a character. Super fun. You saw the reveal a mile away, but like, still really good. Very fun character. I love that he has blue flames too. So sick. Also, I have to go in like 5 minutes, so just so you're aware. I got some stuff done today. Keep looking for the video game guy. It's been a while. Yeah, feel free to share it in the Discord when you find it. You got set up? That was hard. I appreciate your help there. Yeah, so now I'm good to go for the next time. In theory. My, Streamlabs, every time I'd start it up, it would ruin my microphone, so we'll see. I'd have to reinstall every time. I don't know if you've... Are you caught up on My Hero? Did you watch all of it? Before I spoil anything. I guess it's not really a spoiler. You have not. Deku goes solo at one point. He has a really cool vigilante arc. I really liked it. A lot of people didn't. There were a couple of things that I had issue with, but I still liked it. Overall. Just because I'm thinking of it because there's a song. Yeah, I like that one. Some of these newer songs that he has are very evocative of the Sonic music from Sonic Frontiers. I never played Frontiers, but I listened to the music. It was pretty solid. You've seen that. I liked it too. In theory, I wasn't a fan, but when I watched it, I liked it. Um, yeah, it felt very out of character, but also at the same time, after the fact, he did explain why he felt that way, and then it did make a little bit more sense. Because he did kind of just up and walk away, but also he did rationalize that, so I was like, oh, that's okay. Like, I think in a show or something, you can leave it ambiguous to the audience. You can leave them guessing for a little bit, but you have to answer those questions eventually. That joke of like when you sit down to watch a movie with somebody that neither of you have ever seen the movie, and then they're like, what's happening? And it's like, I don't fucking know, I just sat down and watched it. You know, you can have that for a little bit, but you can't have it for like the whole time, you know? It's not even mystery, it's just like in establishing the world, you do have to let it happen. You have to let it breathe and explore it yourself as the viewer. You have to just sit there sometimes. Also, he is a kid, and I think we forget that it's okay if he's not perfect. Yeah, I think a lot of people were like, well, I wouldn't do that. And it's like, yeah, you're 30. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. Alright. Let me listen to Vegeta real quick. If you like this guy a lot, I don't know if you're just recommending things that you think that I would like, or if you like this person a lot. There's a character. There's an artist that I know that's really good who did the music for Pizza Tower. But he does like amazing like the backing sound, like this soundtrack, really good. Honestly, not as powerful as I thought it would be for the All Might's song. Okay, let me find the guy. I think it's Richard. Where is it? I'm just gonna look up Pizza Tower. Why is that not showing up? Deservioli. I remember that. The Death I Deservioli. That's what it is. Richard. It's not Richard. It's Rashad. E.B. Richaad, E.B. He does like super crazy music, like the drums on like 280 pace, like or RPMs or whatever. I don't know. I'm not musical. I don't have any backing on that. But he does that. His Bloody Tears rendition, amazing. I love that Bloody Tears. He just does like video game music. He's been commissioned recently for a lot of stuff, and he's really good. Who was that other person? I'm gonna search them real quick while I'm here. Forgot about him until now. Yeah, he's sick. Into Low Spirit. I feel like you sent me somebody that I listened to that I liked. Don't remember who that was. NF? I think it was. Yeah, I think that was who you recommended to me. This guy reminds me, honestly, their pairing, they kind of give me 21 Pilots vibes, just the way that they look. But yeah, I just added 2 songs. It's pretty good. Ooh, Kaiwachi. I love Kaiwachi. I'm gonna add that song without even listening to it. Oh yeah, that's sick as hell. Okay, cool. Yeah, thank you. I've added them. Okay, I'm gonna get out of here. I gotta scoot. I appreciate you being here. Thank you for helping me get this set up. It will be a lot more smooth on Wednesday and Friday. Hopefully, fingers crossed. But yeah, and then I can start. I'm not going to do it right now because I don't have time, but I will start doing raids on people. Also, I don't have anybody watching other than you, so you are free to go to whichever Twitch stream you want. But yeah, thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Hopefully you learned something. If you didn't, you will next time.